Hello, everybody. It is my birthday. This is the birthday celebration. I know I'm coming on earlier than usual. Hopefully, the feed is good and you can hear me well. And so I am hoping that. Thank you for everybody that is here now or coming in the replay. I am live from the Caribbean. I did not say where I was going to be at. And so, therefore, I am currently in Jamaica and I am here with my family. One friend was able to come along with me, and we are at Rio Aquarel, Rio Palace Aquarel. And so, therefore, I am so excited. If you did not know, I turned 50 today. And if you can see, I'm enjoying myself. I do have a little bit of tan. It's been really a great time so far. I came here Thursday. I am leaving in on Wednesday, and I'm really enjoying. I've done so many cruises, and I'm really enjoying all of the things that this resort has, and the food is good. My family's enjoying it. We're having a great time together. And then it's just been a fun time. I really want to do more all inclusives. I see the benefit of it, and don't be surprised if you see me have a representative of Rio coming on in the next month or two, and so we could talk. I did a room review this morning. I did also a tour of the property, and so therefore I am just going to before I even talk anymore, just so happy, so grateful to see one more year, and so let's go right to the feed, and so let's go on. Carnival Cruise Anthem. Thank you, Liz. Woohoo, can't wait. Birthday boy, congrats on 2K. So, milestone as well. It's just a little bit over 2K. And so, maybe the next live, I'll even celebrate the more. It's so close to over 2K that I want to like make it be like a way over 2K. And so I was able to get 2K subscribers. I'm grateful for every subscriber, everyone that comes on as well and see my lives. I'm grateful to you as well. And so I was able to get to that milestone, and I appreciate it. Thank you for the birthday wishes, Liz. I appreciate you. Um, hey, Shay, thank you for coming on. Happy Monday. Hope everybody's week was well. Hope everybody had a great, amazing week. No issues, no problems, and that we are going through this week so far well. This is the second day in the week, and hope everybody is having a great week. Yay! I'm here. I'm here. Thank you, Shay, for the birthday wishes. Um, Hey, Scotty, thank you so much. Thank you for coming through. Thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it, Scott. Um, what are you like 37? Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm 50. So this is the reason why I'm doing this. A lot of birthdays I kind of just do stuff on my own. Somebody may go with me, but rarely. And so I would just do something around the end of June, and I would just go somewhere, whether it be usually a cruise, and I would just go away for a few days and kind of celebrate my birthday on my own. This year being 50, I wanted to do something different. And so what did I do? I put together this whole thing. I did an event page. I did it through so that people could just kind of register and get on to the event page and book their hotel, and if they wanted to also book their flight. So I kind of made it easy, and I was doing it from the end of last year, and it's a lot to kind of do something on your own, even though I'm a travel agent and I can book stuff for other people, but the logistics of dealing with kind of like people that you do know, and to have to kind of just now make sure everybody's on board. I did, for example, an excursion. So we did an excursion on Saturday, and I wanted to put that together, and so to organize that as well. There's a lot of moving pieces that's happening because people were coming at different times as well. And so I just want to just let people know that, like, just as long as you're there for Monday, you can come, you can leave at different times. Like, for example, quite a amount of people, good amount of people are leaving tomorrow, but then there's a few of us that's going to be staying till the day that I'm leaving, and so different logistics. So I don't know if I'll be doing this anytime soon. I don't know if I'll be doing it at 60. I don't know if I'll be doing it. I don't know. But I just know if somebody does it for me, then maybe yes, fine. I'll just go along with it to plan it and make sure that everything goes all right. But yeah, so that's why I decided to do something like this. Otherwise, I'll be on a cruise somewhere, chilling, relaxing, because I felt like it was a milestone birthday. So let me do something for the milestone birthday. So yeah, so 50 it is. That's my age right now. Hey Liz, Shay's saying hi to Liz. Welcome to the club. Yes, the 50-50 club. You're my age, right, Paul? Yes, 50. I'm your age. Yeah, Scott, you're not 50. How old are you, Scott? You're 30 something, right? Aren't you in your 30s? But thank you for the compliment, to let me know if you think that I'm in my 30s. I appreciate that. Shay's saying hi to Scott. We saying hi to each other. Maybe 38. Thank you so much, Liz. I appreciate so much. I've been hearing old man even before I turned 50, so it's not like a new saying or new something new. So thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you so much, Liz. I really do. Thank you so much. I really got to get down to having all of those videos and stuff like that, so I can really celebrate people who so like this and kind of give a super chat. Thank you so much for the birthday love. Love you so much. I appreciate you so much, Liz. Hello, happy Monday, happy birthday, Paul. Thank you, YOLO, so much. All the way from the Caribbean, from Jamaica. Ain't no way you're 50. What? Yeah. Believe it, dude. I thought you were my age. I thought he was 36. Carnival Cruise Addicts. Hey, on the go with YOLO. Saying hi, happy birthday. Thank you, Regina. Thank you so much for the birthday love. I appreciate you. Happy Monday. Um, we're saying hi to each other. Hi, Linda. Thank you for coming on. Um, Happy Monday. Hey there, Linda. Thank you so much, Linda. Thank you for the birthday love and the shirt, the shout out. I appreciate it. Today, YOLO, I am in Jamaica. So I've been here since Thursday. And so it's something I wanted to just plan with the family. And so I'm having a blast. And I really think I want to do more, if not Jamaica. I'm not saying I'm going to do Jamaica every year, but I've been really leaning towards doing more all inclusive resorts. I've done a lot of reels. So when it comes to all inclusive resorts, I've done a lot of reels even before I started my channel. I've done some reviews since starting my channel, and so I'll include reels in there, but I really want to branch out and do other resorts as well. And so it's just a different vibe. It's kind of just different to be able to stay in one place. They have a lot of activities here in Rio Palace Aquarel, and I could just come down, relax, do the activities, actually go into the pool. That's the one thing that I see as a difference. I never go in the pool on a cruise trip. I've been in the pool, been by the beach, so it's just such a different vibe. And so definitely something I want to do. So I'm Jamaica, my family's Jamaican descent. My mom's Jamaican, my dad was Jamaican. And so yeah, so I have a good amount of people with me here. There's 12 of us in all. And so I appreciate the fact that they were willing to take their time out to come and celebrate with me. Tonight, we're going to a steakhouse. And tonight we're going to just kind of like the one thing about this one, I did not want it to be all about me. So, throughout the days, do your thing. Sometimes they did an excursion on their own. But tonight we're going to probably start off with some pictures, go to a steakhouse on the premises. And then after that, just enjoy the production shows and everything else that's going to happen to 50. I'm 53 on the July 9th, and you look nowhere near 50. You look good. Oh, thank you so much, Yolo. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hello. We're saying hello to each other. That's why I'm saying YOLO. That's what I'm saying, YOLO. Okay, that's Scotty talking. Um, YOLO, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the birthday love. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. I will. As I said, I'm having a blast this vacation time, and I'm really enjoying it. And so and more to come tonight. And so yes, thank you so much. And oh, Liz, man, you're spoiling me, Liz. So not only did I turn 50 today, but recently, I think sometime within yesterday or the day before, sometime while in Jamaica, I hit 2,000 subscribers. So another milestone. So it's kind of like a double 2,000 subscribers and the 50th birthday celebration. So it's like a double kind of a thing. And I was looking at it, and the numbers was going up. So I was thinking I probably will hit 50 and 2,000. Sure enough, I did hit 2,000. So thank you again, Liz. I appreciate that so much. You never have to do it, but you so much come through, and I appreciate the love that you did. 50, no way. Yes, believe it. And so I rarely tell my age, and it's not because people don't believe it. I just usually don't tell my age. So like I kind of let people kind of guess what it is, and it's usually younger. Sometimes it's 30s, 40s. It depends. If sometimes if I lose even more weight or something, then people will kind of like even think I'm younger than that, depending on that. And so yeah, so that's what it is. 50 today. Uh, Congrats on 2K. Thank you, YOLO. Thank you so much. Oh no, P and that. Liz. So funny. No, none of that in the pool. Shay, thank you so much. Thank you for the love for under 2K. Thank you so much. I wasn't gonna share my age on YouTube, but Chris can't keep his mouth shut. Oh, he kept on telling your age, huh? Uh-huh. So yeah, so and really saying after this, I won't share it. And so if you miss it, so for those people who know will know, but it's not something that I feel like I need to share. I guess as a content creator, unless I was really trying to target a specific demographic. I think like so it was like so if I was trying to do content and say as a 50-year old, what does it fit me or something of that nature. So if I was doing content based upon age or age content, then fine. So I'm not really a age content. I've done some stuff on solo cruising because I do a lot of solo cruising, but I don't necessarily do it. I just kind of do it like this is the information. I'll do like solo cruising, like if I'm exploring like a solo cabin or their solo experience. But I don't necessarily like focus on that. So if it was specifically to that, then I would say like, okay, yeah. Then I'm like, well, I'm this age, and as this age, what is there for me? And so therefore maybe so maybe for those people who are like focused on age specific things, but then there would be a need to kind of share what your age is. So I feel like after this, like you probably know, probably new subscribers, new people coming on would be like, oh, I wonder how old he is, and I'm like, yeah, you unless you ask me directly, you probably wouldn't know. Unless you go back to this video and as an archive this year and see it for us. Happy 50th birthday, Paul. Thank you so much, Billy. One of my oldest friends. Known him for years. Thank you for coming on the live. I appreciate you for coming through. You should be proud of your age, Liz. You look way younger. I want to know what moisturizer you use. Haha. What do I use? I use Anthony for Men. I don't know if you ever heard of it. So I would use that sometimes, like usually for the face. Mainly that, and then if I'm going to use a face moisturizer at all, and then that's what I use for the face. And when it comes to washing, sometimes I don't. You know what I used to use to like wash my face and clear would be like tea tree oil, and it would be from the Body Shop, but the Body Shop closed down in America. So the Body Shop used to have these nice tea tree cleansers, not only for the face but for the body. And I used to use that. And they used to have like an astringent. So they closed down. I really have limited products. And I went to London. I was tempted to go, but I didn't get a chance to go because there's a shop there. And so now I'm just kind of using just like Anthony for Men. Like so they have facial washes, they have astringent. Sometimes I use maybe Neutrogena things of that nature. So yeah, so that's what I use. I've also used like La Roche. I've also used La Roche as well. They can be a little expensive um, for products as well. So that's what I more or less use. I'm proud of my age, YOLO, and I want everyone to know you can do things at all ages. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and I think it is really good to so for example, like just but at the same time I feel like you can do things at all ages if you can. For example, my mom is like 93. She was getting down. But I tell you, she was getting down here in Jamaica. We went to a party and it was a party at another Rio last night. And it was a party. Was it? Yeah, no, that was Sunday because today's Monday. A Saturday night, and so they took a shuttle, and I shared this in my review of the property. They took a shuttle over to Rio Ocho Rios. I love Rio Ocho Rios, but it's so far from the airport. So I don't necessarily go over there if I was like, oh, let me think of a place to go to because it's so far. I don't necessarily, but they did a shuttle to go there. And when I tell you, I didn't think my mom wanted to go. At 93 years old, mom was getting down. My mom was dancing. Mom had like they was giving out balloons. She was just like moving the balloons back and forth. And so therefore, and she's the type of person that if possible, if I went on a cruise, if I went on 10 cruises the year and she would want to go on every cruise as possible because later in life I think she doesn't want to miss out. She wants to go cruising and stuff like that. Obviously she can't do anything too mobile in terms of like really like extensive excursions at her age. But if it was something that was like really um, easy, sometimes they differentiate the type of excursions based upon easy, moderate, difficult, hard. And so she would want to do that, at least to do that, go around in a van. She may not have to get out all the time and to see that. And so it's true, like at all ages, there's always going to be something for you to do. Knowing your limitations so that you can still travel. It may not be something where you can walk all this stuff, but there's gonna always be something that you can do, an easy excursion, go somewhere, walk, minimal walking, more less getting off the van or the bus to be able to see some beautiful places. And so you don't feel like you have to limit yourself just because of your age. So I agree with that. That's right. On the go with your 50 is the new 40. Thank you. So should I say I'm 40 or I'd be lying? Hey y'all, hey Maggie, thank you for coming through. Right. Hell, I look better than a lot of 30-year-olds. When you take care of yourself, you can, right? Thank you, Maggie. Thank you for the birthday shout out. I appreciate you. Yes, you do undergo. YOLO, you look good. You look good now. They saying hi. So I've never. I've always been jealous. Like when I used, even from teenage years, when people used to say, "Oh, what you use on your skin?" and I would ask people that, and they would say, "I would use soap." I was like, "Soap wasn't working out for me. I'd be breaking out, and all kind of stuff was happening with my face, especially." And it took a while for it to finally like die down. And I was like, I've never been an individual that just like I could just use soap. Ari, thank you so much for the birthday shout out. Thank you for some coming through. I appreciate you. I met Reen on another fellow content creator. I met her on a flight to Jamaica. We was in the same row. She was at the window. I was in the aisle, and she's a content creator that deals with fitness and getting you in shape and like just keep on moving. And so I am again in Jamaica. So this is for my birthday this time. I think that time when I met her, it was for Mother's Day weekend, and we were going to Jamaica. So yeah, so now I'm in Jamaica again, but this time for my birthday. Many shops that had really good products closed down, but are still open in UK and Europe. Yes, exactly. And so I don't know. I don't know why I didn't do it. I think I was tired and I didn't just want to make that trek there. And so because I could have took to the train and just would have took some items. But at the same time, it's like I probably was kind of a little nervous about being overweight because the trip I went on was a Norwegian Fjords trip, and I had a lot of heavy stuff, and so I was kind of nervous about getting more things to put into my luggage that would have been overweight, and I think that was the thing that kind of like discouraged me. So maybe one of these days, I do have relatives over there, so I don't know if they'll able. Maybe I'll ask them how much would it be like to ship it over to me or something like that. You never know. To make it work. Um, Saying hi to each other. 50 where? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mom was partying. Yes, Mama was partying. Mama's getting down. She's enjoying herself. And that's what I wanted about this. That's why I picked Jamaica, because I wanted everybody to have a good time. I didn't want it to be about me. I didn't want to be all about me. I didn't want to be a regimented schedule. You ever had went to something and I've never been personally, but I've heard about things that people would have, whether it be a bachelorette party weekend or whatever, and it would be so regimented that everything was around the person. Every day, every minute would be around dealing with that person. And I didn't want it to be just me, me, me. The fact that it's everybody's vacation, I wanted everybody to enjoy it. I did the excursion, whatever I want to do, and then tonight is the dinner time, but during the day, we was chilling, we was relaxing by the pool. I was doing volleyball, I was doing aqua aerobics. I was just like, I went to the gym. Like it wasn't like everybody together, but we also spent time. Um, we also spent time together. So that's something my cousin texted me saying, because we're doing an all white party tonight, and so I pressed my clothes, but because of the birthday boy, I'm going to do a little different top. So not this top, but a different top. So I guess somebody's out of white. So I have to deal with them a little later. Um, Saying hello. Real Ultra Reels is great, isn't it? I love it. That was the first, I'm gonna tell you now, history wise, that is the first all inclusive resort I've ever been to. And so that was what kind of hooked me a little bit on Rio, because it was fun. It was a lot of entertainment. It was a big resort. And so it kind of hooked me on like, man, this is because I've been to Jamaica so many times, being of Jamaican heritage. And I've been to Jamaica so many times. And when I went there, it was like, whoa, this is what like an all-inclusive experience was about. And then I was celebrating my sister's 50th birthday. So it was amazing. It was fun, and having to go there by shuttle on Saturday and seeing how fun it is and the real party that it had there, it was just like amazing. And it definitely, from the time I went there, it looked different for the better. They definitely has renovated, and Rio has done a lot of renovations through a lot of their hotels over the time, and so it doesn't run down. It looks great, and so definitely Rio Ocho Rios. It's a little bit, as I said, it's a trek from the airport in Montego Bay, but it was a great time when I went there years ago. I just turned 70 at the end of the May. I try not to stand still. I keep up. I can keep up. Exactly. Try not to stand still. Be active as much as you can. As much, and I feel that that's what people should do. There's people like I follow fitness, and there's people who are there in the 60s and the 70s, and they're still running, they're still in shape, they're still working out. They're traveling, they're healthy. And so we have to try to maintain our bodies to be able to be healthy over a longer period of time. And so why not do that? And so we're saying hi to each other on the go. Well, you look great, and Maggie. Um, yes, that's the sign. Cancer, happy birthday. Thank you, Ella McKinley. Thank you for the birthday love. Keep on moving. Um, yes, that's the sign. We're saying hi to each other. Okay, Carnival says, hey, hey, you seen hi Shay. Shay, thank you so much for the thank you so much, Shay, for the super chat. I appreciate you so much. 50 looks good on you. Happy over the hill. I appreciate the birthday love. I think I appreciate it. No, never have to do it. Anybody never has to do it, but for out of the kind of their heart, out of the kindness of your heart, you decide to do it, and I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much, Reen. Thank you so much again. Liz, you got to give me some of those. You got to give me some of those videos so I could kind of like celebrate. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for the super chat, for the birthday love. Thank you for coming on and just showing me so much love today. Um, through this YouTube world, Liz always says it's like a family, it's a community, and we come together, we support each other, and I appreciate that. And I feel the love, I feel the love. I feel the love, and every time somebody watches the video and comments and comes on the live and comes to support and does the super chat, and I feel the love from people. And thank you for loving on this guy the way that you do. I really appreciate that, Cancer. Soap is not working. Just ignore me. Oh, okay. I just use just Dove on your face. Wow. I just can't use just Dove. I just need no other. I still break out a little bit here and there. It's just I just can't. Best place to celebrate your birthday, Jamaica. Anybody now? Tell me in the chat. Has anybody been to Jamaica? Has anybody ever been to Jamaica? And I'm not saying on a cruise ship. You have come here. You've done an all inclusive. You have stayed. The one thing about Jamaica, I have come back several times, and I could find an excursion of something I never did before. It's not like a huge island, like Cuba or something of that nature, which is huge, but it's a great sized island. And I always feel like, okay, what else haven't I done? And I can find something else to do. So like, you cannot do it only on a cruise ship. There's so many things. I've been to Bob Marley Museum. I've been to Black River. I've done Appleton Estate Distillery. I've done so many different things, different times coming here. So that let me know, have you ever been to Jamaica on a plane, on at an inclusive all inclusive resort? Do you have a desire to come here? And I think it's a really great place to come and enjoy. The weather is beautiful this time of the year. If you don't want too much heat, I was recommending to my friend, let's come in like May. You still get that great weather, maybe not as hot, and it wouldn't be rainy season. So like, you just get the best of both worlds. So have you ever been? Great place to come. You want to celebrate a birthday, you want to celebrate an anniversary, a great place to come and just enjoy. Jamaica makes for a great birthday celebration. Absolutely. So I'm staying at Rio Palace Aquarel. So now the hotel has only been around since May of last year. So it's still fairly new. I'm not new, but still fairly new. So May of last year, and I'm enjoying it. My family's enjoying it. I did a room review. I said earlier, I liked the room. It was comfortable. I like the property itself. Still looks nice, not run down. Obviously, it's just a little bit over a year old. The entertainment, the food, I'm enjoying it. So definitely a place I would recommend. So I won't probably be putting out that footage of the room review and the hotel tour for now. I still got Norwegian fjords stuff to put out, and I have a cruise coming up this month in July, I should say. So tomorrow's July, and so, but definitely when you see it, then you get to see how it looks. Liz is shouting out. Coach Mean Reen, go subscribe, check out her channel. She's really into fitness and she wants to keep you moving. So check out her channel. If you've not subscribed to her, if you don't know her, go check her out. Hey, saying hi. Right. I did a cruise for my 50th and I wanted everyone to have a good time. Exactly. You want everyone to have a good time. It was not all about you, right? And that's how I feel. Just have a good time. And I think everybody's having a good time. I really do. For example, I had my cousins, three cousins, and my sister and my niece. They went to an excursion on Saturday. I didn't go with them. Not on Saturday, on Sunday. They were pooped today though. So they went to an excursion on Sunday, and with that excursion, they went to horseback riding, and they went to zip lining and Dunn's River Fall. And they picked them up like 7 o'clock. They didn't get back here till like after 5. So hey, more power to you. Enjoy yourself. This is your vacation too. You need to unwind, however you need to do it, and then we do the celebration tonight. And it's not like an all night thing, like because some people are leaving in the morning, so I don't expect people to hang out all night with me because I want to probably hang out a little longer than usual. Because of that, because it's my birthday. So like I'll go to the celebration. They have like a Michael Jackson show tonight, and then I think there's like maybe like an after party after that. And so I may want to do some of those things tonight. And whoever is willing to hang, come on, hang out with the birthday boy. That's it. And so who's tired, who may need to pack, I understand. And then I'll just greet them. just bid them farewell because I don't necessarily know if I'm going to be waking up early tomorrow morning because some of them have really, they're picking up really early so that they can have because they have early morning flights. So I wouldn't want to do that to them. So if you want to hang out with me, you can. I don't plan trips like that. I don't plan too many activities, just maybe one or two excursions exactly. And exactly what I did. I did one, and then they wanted to do some other things. Fine. I was at the resort for most of the time. I came here Thursday. Some others more. A lot of them came on Friday. A friend of mine came on Saturday, and so therefore, whatever you want to do, I didn't want to put no pressure. I just want to see who was able and willing to come for my birthday celebration. Why YouTube is a team sport. Exactly. YouTube is a supportive environment, and I'm grateful for it. That's where we are going when I met you. That's where we were going when I met you. Uh, you went to Ultra Rios when I didn't know you was Ultra Rios when we met. I thought it was I know it's real, but I didn't realize it was Rio Ocho Rios. Okay, cool. Yeah, and that's why I loved it, and it's still one of my favorite resorts. I guess sometimes when it's your first resort or your first of something, and you have a really good time, it has like a special place in your heart. And I think that's what happened even with my first cruise. I had a great time, and it had like a special place in my heart. Carnival, Victory, but Carnival in general, and so that's the reason why I'm kind of more keen for Carnival in terms of like the fun, the experience, the entertainment, than other cruise ships because I think it was just my first, and that's kind of in the back of my head because it was a good experience. That's why I kind of lean towards them. Not all the time. I'm branching out, but still. Um, then Shay, hey, how's it going? Oh shucks, on the go with Mono. Happy birthday. Hey, thank you so much, Warmstrong Adventures. Thank you for the birthday love. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. We have 14 watching. There's only 5 likes. We can do better for the birthday boy. Oh, if you haven't liked, just click on that like button here now or on the replay. Thank you so much for coming. Just hit that like button. Thank you so much, Maggie. Bill, that's right. Um, Coach me that mean mama jama or mean like this ain't what you want. Talking to that CCA. Thank you so much, Bill. I appreciate you for coming through. YOLO. Now we got more. How are you ready for Greece? No, I have never flown. Oh, you've never flown to Jamaica. Okay. Greece. Now let's go back to Greece. I was looking at a cruise that would, I think it's as Samara. Look at that cruise line. It's a smaller ship, but look at that cruise line, and I think it's affordable. I was putting it out there to somebody I know, and it's leaving from Athens and it's going to different places in Greece. I think it's going, but some of the places it is going to it for those who have not gone to Greece. Some of the places it's going to, like it leaves Athens say 11 o'clock in the morning, and they will get to say, for example, I think Santorini like 4 p.m. Is and it'll do that for like maybe another day or like 2 ports in a day. And I was like, if you really want to get the experience, so that kind of an itinerary is really about the port, is not about the cruise ship, is not about what's going on in the cruise ship, is really port intensive. But I feel like you get to experience a good amount of stuff, instead of like a longer cruise. And because it's longer cruises, then will give you the fillers because they want obviously the more for you to be on the ship to spend money and things of that nature. So I was thinking about doing that cruise ship, and then I'm doing a cruise. One of my cruises I want to do is something that will touch Italy, and I am doing that next year. Haven't released the date yet, but just let it be known I am doing that next year. No, I've never flown to Jamaica, so yeah. So Jamaica's a nice place. Try it out. Oh, Bill, thank you so much for the birthday love. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming on and for the birthday love, man. I thank you so much. Uh, yeah, y'all show me so much love today. I really appreciate it. Go to the Fire Water in St. Elizabeth. The Fire Water. I've never heard of that. Okay, I have to look that up. Maybe not on this trip because but the fire water, I'm gonna have to look that up for another time. I said so many things. You think like, oh, there's so many things to do, or you can see, and tourist attractions that you can see that I've never done this, and here it is. Wow, that's amazing. He's saying hi to each other. Um, it's different. The fire water. We're saying hi. We're saying hi. Scott is saying hi to Bill. Here we go. Let's keep saying hi. Um, the new one. How are the vibes? The vibes is great. I really enjoy it. It's really good. The day entertainment is fun. The night entertainment, it's like they're having parties almost every night because they don't have a real party here, but they have like parties like almost every night. Last night they had a reggae band, just chill, like if you just want to relax. They have that. They also, so it's not an adult only place here. So it is. So they have stuff for the little kids, and so they have a slides for everybody. They have a real land area for the kids as well, and so they have adult only pools, but they also have kids for family friendly for everybody. And so the vibes is good. I really like it, and that party to go to Ocho Rios on Saturday night. So Saturday night was a white theme party, and I think I heard that they switch it up. So it may be another Saturday, there may be another color, it may be neon. And so to be able to have that opportunity to kind of like get shuttled over there to Ocho Rios, I think is really great. And so I'm enjoying it. We're really enjoying ourselves here. So you should come check it out. Yeah, I think it's worth it. I think you'll like it. And it's not overpacked. I think they have a lot of chairs. Like sometimes you go to an all inclusive resort and all of a sudden you're trying to get a chair, and then you're like, oh my gosh, like you gotta put down your towel because you know that it's gonna be packed and it's hard to find. Look, and it's like 12 of us, right? So but I feel like even though we'll still put down our towels because we want to be in a certain location, I don't feel like it's overpacked. Now I don't know if that's because usually June, when I've gone in June, like you go to these resorts and it's packed. It's like it's really packed, and so it must have a good amount of space to the amount of people in the hotel to be able to have that situation there. And so definitely if you're thinking about coming back to Jamaica, um check this hotel out. I would recommend it. We saying hi, we saying hi. This is from Scott. He can't super chat in Guatemala credit card. Well, thank you much. Thank you, Liz, for the super chat from from Scott. Oh, that's crazy. Oh my God, that's ridiculous. Thank you so much, Scott. You got to give me some videos, or Liz. You got to give me some videos, so that I could just play them at these moments. Only been on a cruise, but flying over for a stay is on the list. You should try it. Try it. Obviously, there's for Jamaica. There's Montego Bay that people can stay at. We are in this hotel is in Falmouth, so Trelawney, so it's Falmouth, and then obviously there's also the Grill, which is very popular to stay at. Any hotel in Montego Bay would be the closest. So if you don't want to go far, you just want to be like get off the airplane and then you know be at your hotel like 15 minutes, then you could do that as well. 2 years ago, my family stayed at for Mother's Day weekend the Rio Palace Montego Bay. So Rio Montego Bay. So we did that 2 years ago. We enjoyed it, and it's like three of them connected to each other, and so we enjoyed that as well. That was in Montego Bay. That was not far from the airport at all, and so we got off the plane, got in our cab, and then we was there. So try it for yourself. I think it's a great place to visit. Yes. Stop all that fraud, Scott. I don't know what you're doing, Oh Lord, more like blocked. Real family trip. Yes. Real family trip. Yes, it was a great. Would you do one, Linda? I don't know if you've ever done one, a real family trip. You should try it. I think it's a great experience. I am going to, as I said, I'm going to do more all inclusive resorts, but then maybe go away from Rio. I hope I won't be disappointed, because sometimes I see some of these things and say, oh, they're luxury, say, okay, so the food may be good, maybe it's like a elevated experience, but how's the fun? And so that's what I'm going to show. I'm gonna, I think I would do a video to just compare my first time doing a non-Ryu all-inclusive resort. How is the fun? The food could be fabulous. The room could be great. The customer service could be great. But then if the entertainment is, like the other day, they also had like a steel band. They were really good because they were dancing and playing was amazing. They were amazing. But if the entertainment is not good, that's key. People don't realize, like, you could have like, oh yeah, like, I'm the type of person, like, yes, everything be good. I could say like, okay, I could enjoy. I'm a foodie. I can enjoy great food. I can enjoy like being able to lay in the bed and the bed is comfortable and the pillows are plush and all that good stuff. And the customer service is great. And like for this hotel, customer service is 24 hours and it's free of charge. Everything is included. When I tell you everything is included, not one thing is not included in this hotel. Like if there's liquor here in the room, you could just dispel it if you want. There's sodas and things in the room that they'll refresh every day. Customer serve the as I said, room service. There's places. There's a bar, a sports bar. Everything in this hotel except for the spa, and of course, like there's places where you can get clothes and items like that. Those are for purchase that you would have to pay for, but everything else is included, so you can't go wrong with that. I've never seen that before. Liv hasn't either. Okay. Hey Bill, hey Maggie, good. Tells me I can't send cause it's not in USD. Scott, you crazy. uh have you all had White Night yet? Speaking to controversial cruising for Scotty tomorrow, I think. Okay, Scott, what are you? You really? You're not in Guatemala, are you? What are you on? Are you in a cruise right now? Are you on a land-based vacation? Where are you right now, Scott? Hello and happy birthday. Thank you, Landon C. Thank you so much for coming on and thank you for the birthday love. I appreciate you so much. Saying hello to each other. Now, we celebrated my son's 39th at Doctor's Beach in April 2025, MSC Seascape. Okay, good, good. So that's 2025. So what you gonna do for 40? If you celebrate the 39th, the 40 got to be big, right? I don't think I did anything big for 40. I just decided to do it for 50. For 40, I didn't do it. So yeah, that luxury line, it used to be under RCL, if not still. I think the only thing those cruises do is let you know that what islands that you may want to stay. Okay. Are you cruising Italy next year, Paul? When I am going to do December of next year. I did hear that it may be a little chilly, but at the same time, people say that it would be probably less congested. And so it's not only Italy. I am doing Italy. It's going to go to Marseille. Is leaving from Barcelona. It's doing Malta, I believe, and I think it's also doing Sicily. So two ports in Italy and then Sicily. So it's not like I just kind of want a taste of it. Before then, maybe I'll go back and do something that includes Naples and all these other things. So that kind of like gives me like a little, because it gives me like more than just Italy itself. And so I want to kind of do something of that nature, where it kind of gives me more than just Italy. So it gives me like a broad range of things to see, and countries that because I've never been to France. So to do Marseille, and I think Marseille is supposed to be beautiful. So this allows me to get to Sicily, and so maybe I'll do another cruise another time that gives me more mainland Italy, and get to see Pisa and things because I'm doing Rome. I think Rome was so. I was looking at cruises, and some cruises didn't include Rome, and I was like, I need to see Rome. I need to see Rome. I could do another cruise where it doesn't include Rome as long as I get Rome out the way, and then I could do Naples, boom. And if you don't go to Rome, that's fine. But I need to get. I want to see the Colosseum. I love that history. I want to be able to see, like, I don't know if I can. I don't know how I'm going to be able to see it because I know some of those tours are long. So maybe the Vatican, if I can get a tour that can give me Colosseum, the Vatican, and all these different things. But definitely December. I can't remember the date, but it's going to be in December. Are you doing something in December of next year, or I don't know if you're going to do it, but let me know when you're going. On the go, I agree. Let you know where you would like to spend more time. Although I have a wonderful time sailing Greece, I feel robbed, especially Mykonos. The nightlife is phenomenal, and so as I know I'm messing up this name. Look at as Azariah Yolo, because I think, even though I said, like, okay, say for example, I don't know if it's Mykonos or Santorini. It's one of those places. They stay there for hours, and they're staying there till like maybe 11 o'clock at night. I cannot remember the itinerary right now, but I felt like if it left Athens, as I said, from 11. I don't know if it's Mykonos that is going to, and it's going to be there from 4, and then you get to be there all the way until like 11 at night. And so I think that may be good for you, especially if you feel like you want the nightlife. And so I think it may be Mykonos. So, and they have like 5-day cruises, I think 4 and 5-day cruises. And the 5-day cruises just would add another place in their itinerary. And I think when I looked at it, I was like, I really tempted of trying to do that for next year, because it gives me grease, no fluff. It allows me to stay on those for hours. Because even if I do an excursion, because some of the islands I don't think are very small, even if I do an excursion, right, for boom, and then if you want to stay on the island late, then you get to be there till 11 or maybe 10:30, back on board. And then that's what I'm saying. So it's no fluff. It's like, you want to see these places, okay, get off the ship, go back on the ship, get some food, come back out again. I think, look at that. So it's not going to be your normal Royal Carnival, those ships. And so it's going to be a different experience, but I would go on it not feeling like I'm looking for the entertainment. Hopefully the food is decent, of course. I'm not looking for the ship experience so much, because I'm looking literally not to hardly be on the ship, because I am focusing on those itineraries. So I think it's Azamara, something like that. I'm sure you could look it up, and it's smaller ships. And then maybe you could find something from there, because I was definitely looking for something. I haven't booked it yet, but I would definitely do that itinerary, because it just gives me a good amount and in a short period of time. Because then I feel like maybe I could, since it's like a 4 or 5 day cruise, right? Very intense. But then maybe I could stay in Athens either at the beginning before going on the ship, or at the end after coming off the ship, right? And so maybe I could put a 2 days, so I don't have to spend a lot of time, especially vacation days and things of that nature. So I think, look into that. If you do, let me know what you think about it. Falmouth is a port I visited. Yeah, so usually, when it comes to cruise ports, there is a stop in Falmouth, that you can come for when it comes to that. See, we see, hey, Paul and Chad. Hey, see, Carlene, thank you for coming on. Thank you for coming on the live. Welcome. Um, you're saying hi. I see what looks like a window behind you. Is it a beautiful view behind the curtain? Um, it is. I have an ocean front. I don't know if you can see. I don't know how much of it you can see from this angle, especially this glare. Um, yeah, it's a glare with all the light from this video. But I did like a room tour, and went outside and showed the view of outside. Beautiful beach. There was a wedding outside there, like a few days ago. So there was a wedding outside. So I was peeping over the rail and looking at the wedding, and so just beautiful. I try not to stay up here all the time, but I do enjoy the balcony, but I just want to be outside and just enjoy the weather and be outside, in Jamaica as long as I'm here. So that sounds pretty awesome, Paul. Thank you so much. I miss which resort you are at. Someone told me to look into Eden Bay. And then, I felt sounds familiar, but I am at Rio Palace Aquarelle in Falmouth, Jamaica. So that's where I'm at right now. Uh, we did it. Oh, you did Montego Bay with the family. Okay, that's great. Yes, good. I enjoyed myself there too. As I said, beyond the food, the entertainment has to be key. If I'm not entertained, if I feel bored, and I feel like Ryu does a good job of entertainment during the day. So that means pool games, um, keeping you entertained at the pool. As I said today, I did beach volleyball. But at the same time, you just want to chill, you can do that as well. And then going forward at nights, the night shows, and going all the way up until 11 o'clock or whatever your night. Of course, if you want to just chill, you want to go back to your room, you can. But give me something if I just don't want to just relax all day. I want to be engaged with something. And so that's what I think is important. Scott is on World America. Yes, that's right. I think today was Costa Maya. Oh man, what a massive ship. I can't wait to see all of Scott's content of that. I saw Carlene's content with World of America, and it seems amazing. The only thing it seems like maybe the food, it's like some people just have stuff, but in terms of the ship itself, the beauty of the ship, the the beauty of the ship, how big it is, how impressive it is. It seems like something really good, an experience to go on. France is not at the top of my list. France is not on the top of my list either, but France, in terms of Paris, is not at the top of my list. What is at the top of my list, because I heard is beautiful, would be Marseille, would be Nice, would be Cannes, would be that area, right? They call it the French Riviera. And so I because I heard it's so beautiful, I would prefer to see that. Saint Tropez, I think, is in France, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken. But that area I heard is so beautiful, and I would love to see that more than even Paris, right? So, I mean, I'm sure to get to Paris one day, because the Eiffel, the Louvre, to see the tiny Mona Lisa, just to say that I've done it. But at the end of the day, in terms of, like, beauty of something, give me water, give me architecture, give me landscape, give me hills, give me mountains, give me that kind of a stuff. And so that, if I could find a cruise that would even go back to Nice. I think Virgin Voyages has some things that like really delve into the French Riviera, and some of the smaller luxury cruise lines definitely will take you to some of those places. Whereas other cruise ships, bigger, don't go to those places at all. And so yeah, so not necessarily France, Paris, but definitely France for the French Riviera is on my list. No plans for Italy next December. Okay. Yeah, 11 p.m. is not long enough. Haha, I need a couple of days. Oh, you want to stay in Mykonos? Okay, so that's different. Okay, but I was just trying to give you an option, that if you want that overnight experience, then you're on a cruise ship that can give you that, instead of just a few hours, and then you're just jetting somewhere else after that during a day. So it kind of gives you something, and to kind of do. Was it Azamara Cruise that you? Yes, Azamara. That's it. Azamara Cruises has some itineraries where you can do 4 or 5 day cruises from Athens. Some of the days is doing more than one one port. And so therefore some of them is then at the end of the day will give you, will allow you to stay there like maybe up to 11. I mean, and the first port day makes sense, right? They're so close to each other. The first one is Athens. You're leaving from Athens. So if you leave from Athens, there's no sea day. So right away you're going somewhere, you're getting off the ship that same day at a port of call. So it's like, yeah, it's like it's a sea day slash, oh, it's a port day. So 11 o'clock, but I don't know what time. Sail away party is 11 o'clock, I guess, because you're leaving at 11, and by 4 o'clock you're at already at another destination. Have your lunch, or how, depending on how early you get on, get breakfast, maybe have lunch. Boom, get yourself together because you're getting off at 4 o'clock. So um, really interested in it. I mean, so this is what we go back to. Oh my gosh, it's almost an hour. But this is what we go back to when we spoke on the live before. It's not always about the cruise ship; it's about the itineraries for me now. If I want to go to these places and experience something and I can't find it on the popular brands or the specific itineraries, then I need to branch out onto other cruise lines so I can experience the itineraries, right? And so obviously still look at, the reviews. So is it run down, the ship? Is it a nice ship? Is it doable? Some ships they take it from another cruise line. So maybe it was an old Carnival ship, for example. So then maybe you have the same feel of Carnival. You love Carnival, or something like that. So it's refurbished from another cruise line, and so you may have that same feel. Oh, okay, well, I've never been on it before, but I've been on a Carnival ship, and so I know how that is. So therefore, maybe I have the same feel and something that I'm used to, and so I would feel like try it out. Look at that. If you look at it, let me know what you think about it because I was really interested in it, and I sent it out to some clients as well, and they were interested in it as well. So let me know what you think about it. Thanks. Paul, a wedding. Paul's a wedding. I'm not a wedding crowd. I was just looking over the balcony. I was just looking over the balcony at the wedding. It's not like I went in the wedding and was, drinking the champagne and trying to act like, oh, that I'm cousin from like a long distance cousin. Oh, it's funny. Oh, that one is relatively new. Let's see. Azamar, the cruise line is relatively new, or the itinerary is relatively new. Which one, Carlene? Carnival Cruise Addicts. Paul is going on the ungroup hint on the un. Yes. Have you signed up for the ungroup unhinged cruise in 2027? I think it's February 14th. Carnival celebration. I'm signed up for it. I'm really looking forward to it. And unless something happens between then, in terms of me meeting Liz, or maybe there's another cruise ship. I mean, there may be something that some of you are going on that I may, you know, see y'all on the cruise ship. So yeah, so I'm going on that. I am really looking forward to that. Right, Cannes or Bordeaux. Yes, yes, exactly. Those places, not Paris. As I said, I'll get there. But give me Cannes, give me Nice, give me those French Riviera. Let me see the beauty that I've heard so much about for those areas. That's what I would want to see more than anything, than landlocked France. And so that's what I would want to do. I think Bill will go too. All right, come on, Bill. You going? I think, or is Bill still thinking about it? Don't get me wrong. I do want to go to the museums in Paris, but there are other things that I want to do more. Exactly. I think France is a situation where I think you can do France maybe within maybe 3 days. Like if you do the Eiffel, for example, whether you'd go up there, and I would have my excursions together. I would have my tickets together, tickets for the Louvre. I'd probably do one where I could have early access to go into the Louvre with somebody that can take me in there and then would show me around, do the Mona Lisa, just kind of like, you know, do the things. There's a hop on, hop off bus as well. And so whether you do a combination of doing things on your own or doing things with excursions, prepared in advance, I think it'd be something that's like, okay, let me just get it out the way, that kind of a thing, or maybe if I'm in London, I'll just extend the trip and then like take the train over to France, check into a hotel, stay a few days, then fly home from there. Maybe something of that nature, and just to say like I've done it. Regina, thank you so much for the birthday love, for the super chat. I appreciate you. Oh my God, I'm always almost an hour already. So much for all of those that gave me the super chat and decided to sow and give money tonight for my birthday. I do really appreciate it. Oh my God. How is the weather? The weather is beautiful. It is hot. Um, I got a little tan. I don't know if you can really see it clearly, but I did get a little tan. It is hot, but it's not overbearingly hot. And there's a nice, beautiful breeze that's happening. And so it's not like just humid. And so there's a nice breeze that's flowing also throughout the course of the day. At night, it's not as breezy, but I just love it. Oh yeah, Aquarelle. Yeah, Aquarelle is a new one from May. It came out May of last year. So I think I liked it. Didn't it open like it came out? Yeah, May of last year it came out, and so it's literally just a little bit over a year that I'm here at Aquarelle now. Deal. That's what Bill is waiting for too. You're waiting for some deals for to go on. Early access is the way to go for a destination that has UNESCO historic sites you want to see. Yes, when it comes to I think we're still talking about France, right? Happy birthday. Thank you so much, Carlene. I think I've gotten to the end of the chat. It is almost an hour. You know what we do. If you have, whether you've shouted out, if you of course, I'm on vacation. I really got to catch up. If you have a video that you have put out, and I have to get ready to go because in a half an hour, be going downstairs to take pictures, and then after that, we are going to eat the dinner. And so, if you have a video that you put out recently, that you have not, that just share it and say like, check out this video, either the link or just do a shout out, because we like to support each other, support each other's videos. I did put out Norwegian fjords, and I will be putting out more Norwegian fjords content. That is more to come. I have one set up already. I may change the thumbnail for coming up this week, because I know that I would go crazy if I came back and I had to try to do everything that I need to do to try to put out a video. So I already did it before I left, to come down to Jamaica. And so just let me know. I did see, I know Carnival Cruise Addicts has some stuff. I know Carlene has something. And so just let me know. But in the chat, so thank you so much. This is an hour, and I'm just going to go through the chat. Have an incredible birthday dinner. Thank you so much, Liz. Have a great vacation. Thank you so much, Landon C. We'll do that next week, Paul. You need to go. Okay. Oh, we'll do that next week. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, YOLO. And so until next time, thank you so much for everybody that came on, those now and in the replay. Happy travels. I will see you next week at the normal time. So we are going back to 6 Eastern Standard Time next week, Monday. This was just a special thing we did because like right now it's 5 o'clock in Jamaica. So until next week, see you then. Thank you for coming through.